It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. James White's first carry. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
running out of the gun with White.
3-yard line.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Patrick Queen on the tackle.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. He gets it to James White. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
A first carry here for J.J. Taylor, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Now Cam going to get this into the hands of Michelle. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
A 7-yard pickup.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
From the gun, here's Newton. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another 1st down. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time to Sony Michel. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. On the ground, Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, New England. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
Jackson on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
A loss of 9.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, the blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown, 55 yards. And the Ravens can take the lead now if they hit the extra point. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Kickoff for Baltimore.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A shotgun snap for Newton. Well, the connection, this is Ryan Izzo, complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
10 at the 39-yard line.
On first down, it's Newton. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
6.
Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run with Michelle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out that heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. On 2nd down, Michelle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now a first down throw for Newton. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and
operating from the gun. Newton. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll turn to Michelle as they go back to the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, Michelle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. And they will run it with Michel. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with some.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Jackson, he'll buy some time right. His throw incomplete. The veteran Stephon Gilmore able to break that one up.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Patriots take over first.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back. But also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And what you have to do to combat it?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson buying time to his left. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And this is caught. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Brandon Copeland coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, he's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
A 5-yard.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He'll have a first down past the 40. Caught right side at Snead. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
A fumble on the play. Recovery.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Newton. 7 yards, the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, Newton firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good heading scheme going.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
He was
only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd and goal. Newton, this is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. J.J. Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. They'll run for it with Michelle. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Patriots 20, Ravens 14.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
For 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
They set up the screen for Dobbins. So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. J.C. Jackson there defensively to knock it away.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 25.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That is caught at the 7. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and a peak. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens are an extra point away from taking the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
That's caught at the 3, and he is not going to get in. And I think the proponents of the Chargers saying, hey, why not kick it? The failure to convert is going to keep this game tied. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Again, it's Michel. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a first down.
7-yard line.
They'll try the air now with Newton. To the right side, and he's got Edelman. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
At the 19-yard line.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the ground, this is Michel. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 8 coming up. Newton now to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Izzo. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
check 26, check 26. Gun.
Down to Shell. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look to grab a late lead. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch?
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. N'Keal Harry there to make the grab. And the Patriots have moved out in front.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Back to throw. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Baltimore.
They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. He's going to take off with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Throwing now is Jackson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Steps away to his... And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Here's Jackson, dancing to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brandon Copeland in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
It's 2nd down.
Back to throw. forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Willie Snead. Incomplete. He was covered by Stephon Gilmore.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Jackson being chased out left. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Patriots defense is going to take over on downs. First down, here's White. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.